Alright, here's my very first episode of the Truth series, I guess you could call it. And today we will be discussing the truth about a very controversial topic. We will be discussing marijuana today. Now what you, especially as a child, probably learned is that, it is very, very, bad for you. I'm sure that you've learned that, like, how it's worse for you than cigarettes, or how it's bad for your cigarettes, and all of that is based on very little evidence. There's a lot more evidence supporting the other side, which is that it is not bad for you. Now you got to make sure that it's not cut with something, which a lot of people will do when they put like another drug, for example, in it to try to expand how much money they can make from it, which is why cigarettes have so many chemicals, because tobacco is very expensive. They put a bunch of chemicals in there that are very addictive, plus they put them in there to expand how much the cigarette really can, how many they can make. So same with marijuana. A lot of large dealers would probably do the same thing, but I'm talking about natural, like just it by itself. I mean, as you know, with medical marijuana, it can help expand your lungs if you have lung cancer, and it can help with stroke, seizures, stuff like that. But I mean, that which is has been proven to be true by many studies conducted by very credible sources, and there's a lot of documentaries about it, about like the truth behind it, and I wanted to take the time to discuss it today. And not only would it be able to benefit people, but like people in general, but it would reduce the crime rate since a great deal, because a lot less people would go to jail, because a lot of people are convicted for drug offenses, and marijuana is one of those very common ones. So if it were legal, they would have more room in the prisons for people who actually deserve to be in them, like murderers and stuff. Also, it would help the military, or the U.S. government in general very much, because if you made it legal, you could tax it like cigarettes, and then since more people do now smoke marijuana than cigarettes, they could, if they made it legal, not only would it become even larger as more people would smoke it, but you could tax it, like I said, and upon taxing it would cause the government to gain a great deal in money. And one state has, as of now, February 14th, 2014, pretty sure only one state has legalized it, but it's pretty much illegal everywhere else besides for medical reasons. I'm pretty sure it's Colorado that legalized it for recreational use as of now, but and they made a whole bunch of money in just one day. Now the entire U.S. military did it, or entire U.S. government like made it an entire countrywide law that you were allowed to, then it would greatly help with the money that we owe, the debt that we're in, since we're in so much debt. It's thought that if we were to legalize it now, within 5 to 10 years, the country's debt could be greatly reduced or even completely gone. And plus, you could still be taxing it, thus causing the government to eventually not only come out of debt, but be able to have a bunch of money. And then they would be able to stop borrowing stuff from other countries and getting so much debt. Because as of now, the U.S. does gain $50,000 every second in debt, which is pretty crazy. So, well, around that amount. I'm sure it's not exact, but so you definitely have got to remember that. Plus the fact that, like I said before, it is good for medical reasons, and a lot of the stuff about natural marijuana is not true. So, make sure you know the facts before you go to either side, and put in the comments what you think, and anything you think that I should have added or that you think is wrong, and I'll try to reply to you as best I can. Alright, bye. And stay tuned for more truth episodes and other things. Bye.